Laurie Strode is finally about to face off against the thing that has haunted her for 40 years. Unable to live a normal life, unable to get a decent night's sleep, always wondering when is he going to come back to finish what he started. Well, tonight is that night. They're going to face off, but first I'm going to review Laurie Strode by Neca. Hello Halloween fans and Neca collectors across the globe. This will be a review on the Neca Ultimate Laurie Strode figure. It's a special piece because this is the first time I believe that Laurie Strode, or well, Jamie Lee Curtis, has ever had a figure officially made of her, or a character that she's played. And this is one hell of a way to start. This is from a great film, in my opinion. I do like the 2018 film very much, and her performance was amazing. I always get a little bit choked up when she comes to meet the family in the restaurant and she's, kind of breaking down after seeing him being transported to the prison. It's just a hell of a performance from Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, if you could just do me a favor and go ahead to remember to hit the like button on this video. I keep hearing people talk about the algorithm and how, it really helps the video get found by people and people can discover this channel if you hit the like button. So, if you enjoy the channel, go ahead and remember to just press that like button for me. Help me out a bunch. I really appreciate it. You can go ahead and pause that and have a read if you wish, but the packaging is really nice. You get a nice variety of images here showing you what the figure is capable of and what it comes with. And obviously she won't be coming with Michael Myers, you have to get him separately, but he is present in the collection. There he is there, as well as a bunch of other Michael Myers goodies. If you're new to the channel, you need to go ahead and search on my channel. You'll find a whole bunch of Michael Myers goodness. Alright, now I've seen a few reviews. I do apologize, by the way, if you will catch a glimpse every now and then of my horrible cut on my hand. I was pulling a tree from the earth yesterday and planting a new one in its place, but it turns out that pulling a tree from the earth is quite a lengthy and difficult chore. I sustained a few minor injuries, but I got it done and felt very kind of God of War-esque afterwards. I remember raising my fist to the sky and going, yes! And it was all very dramatic. Anyway, the packaging is very nice. The likeness to Laurie Strode, or Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, is very strong, especially with the one with the glasses. Two heads with this figure, and I love it when you get two heads. It's a nice addition. Just gives you more options. Comes with all the weapons and all the goodies. Let's get her out and put her in this awesome diorama. This is the prototype diorama made by Mr. Glenn Page at Cult Creations. And Mr. Glenn Page, you can find him on Facebook. And here is all the different ways you can contact Mr. Page, and he will make you a diorama of your choosing. He can make you 7-inch Neca dioramas, Freddy, Jason, Myers, Chucky, the whole bunch of them, anything. And he can also make you 1/6 scale dioramas. I also have one of those on the channel. You can check it out. It's a big Gotham City-esque alleyway. Incredible work. And he can even make you quarter-scale dioramas for your big figures like that, if you wish. The man can do it all. He's an absolute legend, and he is just really, really cool. Really, really nice guy. So get in touch with Glenn if you're interested in bringing your figures to life in a diorama. All right, let's bust her out. Let's set her free. I'm really curious to get her posed up with Michael Myers and take some pictures and pose her up. I think it's going to be really fun. About to break the seal and release her. You know if that Toy Story stuff is true, I mean, it's going to get crazy. I'm just saying, it's like if I was going to keep her in the packaging, then every day I'd come in here the next day and there'd be loads of stab wounds in the packaging, and they'd try and get her. Yeah, that's really nice. I love it when they do stuff like that. Any company, I think they should always try to include a backdrop with a figure, be it, 7-inch, 1/6 scale. Maybe not quarter scale, that might be a bit unrealistic, but, definitely for the 1/6 and the 7-inch and everything in between. This is, just really nice when a company does that. It offers up all kinds of photography opportunities for the collector. It's become a thing more than ever now, with all the phones that we have and all the things they can do, and all the fun filters that can be applied to your pictures, rendering them amazing to go on the gram. She always knew he'd come back to finish what he started, but this time she'd be ready. Look at that, facing him down, saying, "Don't take another step. Don't blow it off. Don't blow it right off." Just want to get a look at the sculpt here, at least the sculpt that came on the body, the one without the glasses. This would be from the third act, I guess, from the movie. I'm sure she lost her glasses when he, spoiler alert, pushed her over the the roof or the balcony or the ledge, the balcony, I guess, whatever it was. Anyway, check out her tummy. She's got a little bit of a tummy there. She's got a nice belt, action, some black jeans, and great articulation, man. I mean, I was just getting a hold in the shotgun with both hands. That was, pretty straightforward, easy enough to do. I'm wondering how easy it is to take the head off, and we'll put the other one on because I really can't wait to see that. You go ahead and you look at Michael Myers for a minute. There we go, got it off. Sweet. Put the other one on. Just pop it right on there. This is the one that I'm going to be rocking. And there she is with the glasses on. Looks fantastic. I just prefer this one, so I think I'll just leave that head on now. But you can see there's some pretty awesome detail in the sculpt. And great paint job as well. I mean, the lips are done really clean. The eyes are done very, very clean. Nice job on the hair. Eyebrows look good. The furrow in the brow. She's stretched out, obviously. And you've got the cross around the neck. Good Lord will keep her safe. The Lord will provide for you, Jamie Lee. You shall survive your encounter with the evil one, Mr. Michael Myers. You go ahead and you kick him in the jimmy. Oh, I can't reach. Oh, there you go. Look at his face, bless it. Really good. I mean, even though she's got the ultimate articulation going on, nothing's jumping out at me as unsightly joint-wise. It all looks very, very good. Very, very satisfied. Very happy camper, you might say. And I'm so glad that Laurie is here to take on Myers. That's a first for me. I've got a lot of Michael Myers figures, most of them 1/6 scale custom pieces, but this is the first time Mikey's ever been able to go up against his favorite prey. Even though apparently this time he was the prey, but nah. You were always the prey, baby. He was always coming for you. You're a special, special girl. One niggle I have, one thing that I would say, it's not really much of a niggle when you got a figure this nice, but I really did think I was going to be able to get her to hold on to the gun with both hands. Same with the shotgun. I thought I'd be able to make that look a little bit more convincing. You have to kind of turn her to the side and then turn her head and kind of put it across her body, the shotgun, I mean, but with the gun, I really wanted to have her arms outstretched full, holding the gun with both hands pointing it at Michael, but you can't really get her to do that. The arms just won't really reach across there, so you kind of have to go with a single-handed approach, which will still look good, will still look cool. At least when the camera goes out of focus, it's focusing on Michael Myers, that's fine. He looks awesome standing there though. But anyway, you're gonna have to do it like that, but that still looks pretty cool and can definitely look good in a display, And the detail on these tiny little glasses, which are part of the sculpt here, it seems. They don't seem to be wobbling around or anything like that. Peekaboo. They look really good. So, loving the glasses. Love that tiny little detail. I mean, Neca have done a lot of stuff recently. I mean, they always are, but particularly right now, they've got that John Connor with the bike from Terminator 2. Crazy, man. And just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, literally, I can't keep up. I never could keep up. The Pan's Labyrinth stuff looked incredible. Gremlins. I've got a few Gremlins lurking around the room somewhere. Then I'm thinking about the Chucky set that came out with Tiffany and stuff. It's just hard to keep up with a company, but at least their stuff's affordable. It really is. They don't charge you too much. At least in my experience, I always find them to be very affordable pieces. Considering what you're getting these days, the level of quality more than justifies the price tag on these pieces for me. So, you know, tip of the hat to Neca again. Always blowing smoke up their butts, but they are absolutely fantastic, and I just need them to make that, you know, Jesse Mark and Street Hawk figure, which I know is never going to happen, but maybe some kind of work of passion that maybe someone who works at Neca grew up in the 80s as well, obviously, and watched Street Hawk, and because if they can do a John Connor with the bike, why not? You know, it could happen. Little retro 80s line of figures that they could do, maybe Knight Rider. Yeah, that could be tricky because of the size of the car, but Street Hawk would definitely be doable. Oh man. Anyway, I'll shut up about Street Hawk now because none of you know what I'm talking about because you're all millennials. No, I'm sure you're not millennials. Maybe you are. Anyway, let's get back to business. That's repainted head by me, by the way. I've got a bunch more of these different versions of the look at that one. Whoa, I did that myself. Did that my damn self. And got another one here too. That's another repainted mask. So I think I got 4 in total. So I might switch out the head to that one I just held up a second ago. Oh, no, that's not it. Actually, let's try that. That could be interesting. Yeah, that doesn't work. And here is one of those other heads that I repainted. This one's probably my favorite, I think. I just think this one's perfect. I did do a few commissions for a few folks out there. Some folks sent me their head sculpts, and I did repaint them for them. I did stop after a while because it was just stopping me from doing videos on my channel. I found myself sitting with a little tiny paintbrush just overanalyzing these heads and making sure I really wanted to make sure that the heads I sent people were worthwhile doing. You know, they put their trust in me to repaint the stuff, and you know, just had to make sure it was right. It's a lot more stressful when it's someone else's you know, figure that you're working on, because if it's mine and I am not happy with it, I just have to live with it. But I can't send someone back something that's just, you know, inferior. But anyway, this is one of the ones I repainted. Looks really good. And here is Laurie and Michael standing together. I mean, he is. We just get them standing side by side, it's just so you can get a height comparison. I'll make sure that their feet are exactly on the same point here on the base. So there you go. Nice to have the pumpkin that comes with Michael Myers as well on the diorama here, and the little leaves which I just got from I don't know where. It's been a while. But there we go. There is Laurie Strode holding out the gun. It's just a shame I can't get her to hold it with both hands. You probably can get her to do it, but it would be an awkward position. I want her arms to be out full, right out in front of her, outstretched, holding the gun with both hands, you know, like you would do in that situation, like she does in the movie. But she can't really pull it off. But she does look absolutely fantastic from any angle. And I just definitely would make sure that you get yourself the little stands here. I'm sure there's different kinds. These are the ones that I found on eBay. They've just got the little prong there that goes up into the hole in her feet, which is usually, well, I'd say like, that makes more sense, I guess. That's because she's got the kind of the heel here. I mean, I guess if you have it there, it's kind of level. It's pretty cool having her standing there holding the Michael Myers mask, like she actually, you know, was successful. But something that strikes me, even though you can obviously tell this is based on an older Jamie Lee, you can still see the 78 Jamie in there as well. It's you gotta give him credit for that sculpt. I should probably check who is responsible for these deeds. We got well, Trevor Grove is one of the sculptors. Now that name rings a bell big time. He's one of the best in the game. That makes sense. Okay, so not just Trevor Grove, you can check the credits there. But wow, that is an amazing looking sculpt. And like I said, it looks absolutely badass with her holding the mask. Not a severed head. I made sure I used one of the masks where the eyes are just blacked out. So you can imagine that it's just the mask she's holding there. Not a severed head by Michael. Not that would be the first time his head came off in a movie. We'll just move on from that. I wasn't in a crazy hurry to pick this piece up, but now that I have it, I've got to tell you, I feel silly about that. This is an essential piece if you're a Halloween fan. You got to get Laurie Strode. I mean, it may not happen again, or it might open the doors for a few other companies to think, let's see if we can maybe bust out a 1/6 scale Laurie Strode, either from the 78 film. I wouldn't mind a hospital version from Halloween 2. I'd love to talk more about Halloween 2 with you guys. I've got some stuff to say. No, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save it for maybe a live stream or something like that, or maybe just a special video talking about the film Halloween 2, the one from 1981. I believe it was 1981 anyway, set mostly in a hospital. I got some thoughts, I got some things I really want to say about that movie. But anyway, I would love to see a Laurie Strode from that film. Obviously, I'd like to see Neca tackle Laurie Strode from the original 78 classic. And I'm sure there's some people out there who wouldn't mind a H2O version with the short hair and whatever, you know. I ain't gonna say no to any Halloween releases. I'm looking forward to the release of the Ultimate Halloween Part 2 Michael Myers figure. Can't wait to get that quarter scale again. Shout out to John out there in America. Hope we can make that happen. I'm sure the figure's going to come out pretty soon from what I've heard, and yeah, it's just an amazing thing to have someone out there willing to, I know, because, you know, going to the trouble, they're big figures, going to the trouble picking it up and then send it to me. Obviously I paid a man, but yeah, just appreciate the fact that someone's willing to help me get that quarter scale Michael Myers nice and soon to this channel, because I'm going to be doing some work on it. I want to repaint the head, I want to rehair it, and I'm going to be setting up some quarter scale coveralls, like instead of just the plastic body like the figure has behind Laurie here, it's actually going to be a custom outfit. So keep an eye on the channel, because once the big version of this comes out, it's going to be interesting, trust me. Alright, so I would definitely recommend getting yourself the little plastic stands here that just goes up into her foot, just stops her from falling over, and you can grab them on eBay. Just type in Neca stands and you're going to find all kinds of different types, but that's the one I went with, and she stands up absolutely great. What an awesome looking piece. I mean, like I said, it was about £32, I think, because of the shipping on Amazon. You could probably get one for a straight 30 on eBay, but maybe as time goes on, that's going to change. Maybe she could end up being one of those figures that just ends up skyrocketing in value, or maybe not. Maybe she'll just kind of stay like the rest of the figures at this nice, comfortable kind of level for a certain period of time, until one day you go and search on eBay and realize, oh God, why didn't I get her when she was, you know, retail? And she's very reasonable for retail, and she's fantastic. That is my video, guys. I will I didn't do that many poses with her because I'm a little bit, I love the figure and I don't really want to risk breaking anything. I haven't seen anyone with any issues with the figure, but just in case, and because it's Laurie Strode, I want to keep her nice and pristine. So I'll bust out another video maybe later on with a few more poses with Michael, but I think I gave you enough for this review, hopefully for you to make a nice decision on whether or not you want to pick her up. But I'm telling you, you really should, and they just look great together. As you can see, they look really cool. Alright guys, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications on all the videos. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook at DeanKnight333, same name as this channel. And if you want, you can click the link under this video and become a Patreon/producer, get your name at the credits of end of every video, and just live streams, all that good stuff. Yeah, check me out. I will see you real soon. Thanks for watching, take it easy, bye bye.